morning, everybody. Happy Saturday. How's everybody's weekend going? How's everybody's Saturday going? Hopefully, you're all relaxing right now. Hopefully, you're all having a good day. Hopefully, you all have something fun planned for your weekend. But shout out to everybody in the chat. Make sure you all are hitting that like button, hit that subscribe button, share this channel out with everybody you know. I would greatly appreciate it. Let's get this channel to 900 subscribers. Hit those heart emojis at the bottom. It does really help out with the channel. But shout out to everybody in the chat. How's everybody doing this morning? What is going on? Hopefully you're all doing well. Let's say what's up to the chat real quick. We got John the Beagle Dad. What's going on? Good morning to you. CT Cards. What's up, man? Good morning. Frank Rivera. What is going on? Who else we got in the chat? We got Ken in the building. What's up, Ken? Stephen B. What is going on? Jonathan, what's up? Good morning to you. Who else we got? This chat is on fire. This chat's on fire. We got my boy Rodney Green joining us from the West Coast. It's an early one for you, but I appreciate you always showing up and giving the channel love, man. Do appreciate it a lot. Dev Finch, what's going on? Desiree, what's up? Hopefully you're doing well, Desiree. How you feeling? What up, bruh? How you doing? Lou, what's going on, Lou? Yo, what's up, Jacob? Appreciate you. What's going on? But shout out to everybody in the chat. How's everybody doing? Again, make sure to hit that like, hit that subscribe, share this channel out, hit those heart emojis. If you're watching this on Twitter, come over to YouTube, subscribe to the channel, and join in on the conversation. So, folks, the Yankees won last night. They won 3-0, right? 3-0 against the Detroit Tigers. Gerrit Cole had his first scoreless start this season. Just some fun little facts about Gerrit Cole. 876 strikeouts with the Yankees so far in his career with the Yankees. He is 12 shy of tying David Cone for 19th in franchise history. He has a career ERA of 1.84 against the Tigers, and that's in 14 starts. So shout out to Gerrit Cole. I think that was his best performance yet. So, and I think a lot of that, and some of you may not like to hear this, but I think a lot of that has to do with Jose Trevino being at the plate. All right. He's got a good relationship with Jose Trevino. Those guys, connect well together. Not to say that Austin Wells doesn't connect well with Gerrit Cole, but the Trevino-Cole duo is, you can't separate them, right? I mean, Cole likes pitching to Trevino. I think a lot of it had to do with that. I think a lot of it had to do with Trevino being at the plate, in which Trevino didn't do too bad himself. Just really quick, he went 1 for 3, had a walk. Threw a runner out yesterday, which, it was nice. It was refreshing to see from a guy like Jose Trevino. So I just wanted to mention that. Mr. Barrows, how you doing, Mr. Barrows? Good morning to you, sir. How are you? Hopefully you're doing well. Hopefully you're enjoying your weekend. But the Yankees are back in first place. The Orioles lost yesterday. Orioles lost 12-10 against the Boston Red Sox. Corbin Burns did not exactly have the greatest of outings. He ended up giving up 8 runs. So not a strong start by Corbin Burns. So Yankees are back in first place, which is nice to see. For now, of course, they hopefully they can win today's game. Hopefully they can win tomorrow night's game. A sweep would be nice, but I will take 2 out of 3. All right. Sweeps are hard, but if it means they take 2 out of 3, then so be it. I will take it. I know today's game is a day game. It begins at 1:10, I believe. So hopefully while we're live, the lineup comes out and we could talk about the lineup. Pretty sure the lineup is going to look a little different today compared to where it was last night. I'm sure we'll see Austin Wells at the plate since Carlos Rodon is pitching. So, we'll see what the lineup looks like. All right. But Yankees got the job done. All right. Gerrit Cole got the job done. So I can't complain about game one. I can't complain about game one. There was a few moments where I was a little worried. Especially like Frank and Ken brought it up already. But good game, Frank says. And one question: what the heck was Volpe doing, cutting in front of Peraza for a pop up? That was, man, I don't know. I don't know. But even though he cut him off and said, "I got it," he should have caught it. Plain and simple, he should have caught it. He missed big time. There was really no reason for him to call off Peraza. There was absolutely no reason for him to call Peraza, but he called him off. And I thought it was silly for him to call off Peraza. I don't know why he did that. There was really no reason for him to do that. But it is what it is. That it shouldn't have happened. And he missed it. He made an error. He did not make the pop-up. He did not make the pop-up. I don't know if he's intimidated by Peraza. I mean, I'll go ahead and say it, but I think Peraza is he's a better defender than Anthony Volpe. And does Volpe need to be benched for a few games? Maybe, right? Some fans are saying that Volpe should be benched for a few games. I think so. FJ says a lesson for Clay Holmes. Volpe made an error, and we got the next hitter to pop up. Well, Volpe should be making that play regardless of who's on the mound. So if that was Clay Holmes on the mound, that play still needs to be made. I mean, I see what you're saying there, FJ, but that's a routine play for a professional baseball player, no matter who's on the mound. So I'm just saying. Mr. Barrows, I don't know why he did it twice. I would love to know why he did it twice. There was really no reason for it. No reason for it. But to talk, and real quick, I want to. Judge does not need to take a break there, dude. No way. No way. Judge does not need to take a break. All right, Judge just hit his 44th home run yesterday. He has 301 career home runs so far. But really quick, I wanted to bring this up with Gerrit Cole. I mean, this was his performance yesterday. 6 innings pitched, 2 walks, gave up 4 hits, gave up 0 runs, 8 strikeouts. The Yankees bullpen came in. They did their job. They had 3 strikeouts, no walks, only gave up 1 hit. So there was a little bit of a scare there at one point. Because of that Volpe error, but they got out of it. They did what they needed to do. So credit to Gerrit Cole though. Cole came in, started the game. He did his job. Again, this was his best performance, and I think it was an extra motivation, extra push for him because of Trevino being back playing again. I think it was a big boost for him. So I was happy to see that with Gerrit Cole, and I hope these types of performances continue happening for him. He's still our ace. I don't care what anybody says. Gerrit Cole is the ace of this rotation, no matter what. That's my take on it. You all let me know what you think. All right, but yeah, he looked like our ace for sure, man. He looked like our ace, but. Yeah, bruh. Yeah, Judge is not resting. Judge is been playing some excellent baseball. So far, 44 home runs, folks, 111 RBIs, an OPS in 1175, 73 extra base hits, 305 total bases. Folks, he is leading in all those categories. He is leading in all of Major League Baseball. I mean, Aaron Judge is unreal. I mean, these are video game numbers. These are MVP type numbers. So you love to see it. I mean, you all let me know what you think about Judge, but there's no way that this guy is sitting. All right. The Yankees so far this season against the AL Central, they are 20-3, which is a fantastic record. So the Yankees have been dominating the AL Central. Can't really say that about the AL East, but that's all right. They're 41-23 on the road, folks. That's the best record in all of Major League Baseball. So even with some of the negatives that fans have about this team, there's certainly a lot of positives to talk about. Scotto, he says, I just subbed, but I'm loving your consistency. Scotto, thank you for the love, man. Thank you for subscribing. I do greatly appreciate it. Thank you for your support, man. It does mean a lot. It really does, more than you know. Welcome to the crew. Welcome to the crew. Try to be as consistent as possible, man. Just doing a bunch of live streams. I enjoy doing the live streams, and if it wasn't for all the subscribers, I certainly would not be here. So thank you for watching me. Thank you for subbing, man. Thank you so much. But greatly appreciate it there, Scotto. Thank you. And I appreciate all you subscribers and everybody that's always here supporting me. So thank you. All right. So, bro, their record away, they're 41-23. They have the best record on the road. So, Verdugo, yeah, that talk about Verdugo and being allergic. I mean, listen, I don't know if that's the reason why he hasn't been playing well. I'm not trying to make excuses for the guy, right? But he did go 0 for 3, but he did have an RBI. He had that sac fly there in the first inning. I mean, yeah, his bat it's not been great. I don't want to say I don't want to say him being allergic to the glove is the reason why he's playing bad. Now, as far as the whole allergy thing goes, hopefully he gets that resolved. But there might be some material that's being used in those gloves that's that he's allergic to. However, I'm not gonna excuse his performance as a result of it, unless if he has some sort of nagging injury that that he's not saying or talking about, or he's not telling the team, then it could very well be a problem. But I'm not gonna make that excuse for as far as his allergic reactions. I'm not gonna make that as an excuse as to why he's playing bad. But I do have a question about Anthony Volpe, because I'm seeing tweets from fans, right, on X, right? I'm seeing comments from fans on X. Do you all think that Volpe was overhyped? And do you think the expectations are way too high on Anthony Volpe? Do you all think that do you all think that he's probably average player at best? I'm not saying this. I'm saying there are a lot of fans that are talking about him this way. I want to hear from all of you. I want to see your comments and see what you all think. Scotto says Cole was good, but let's not get too excited because the Tigers' offense is putrid. Well, their offense didn't really do anything yesterday. This is true. They had opportunity, actually. They could have made a comeback yesterday. They could have easily made a comeback. I mean, it's not like the Yankees' bats. It's not like the Yankees' bats were that great either. But at least they got some of the, they still got the job done. But it was mainly the pitching that still got the job done. So the Yankees' bats weren't exactly the greatest either. But one more shout out as far as Yankees bats go. What about Oswald Peraza real quick? Oswald Peraza got the start yesterday. I know we were all happy to see that. And, he hit his major league home run yesterday, his first of the season, his first major league home run of the season. So I was excited to see that. Good for Peraza. But I was very happy to see that. I was very happy to see that. And Jake Boss, what is going on? How are you doing this morning? So Ken says early in the game, Cole didn't have depth with his breaking stuff, especially knuckle curve. He was overpowering the Tigers hitters. Yeah, that's true. You're right, Ken. You're right. But he found his groove, though. He found his groove later in the game. CT Card says he has no comment. He got the kid glove treatment. That's what Ronnie's saying about Volpe. You already know how I feel about him. I understand. Some Yankees fans need to kick rocks. They hype Volpe up so much, and he has been average at best. Look, I'm not going to crap on Volpe, but yeah, so far I would say he's average. He's having a better season this year. It's his second year. I'm still, saying that he's having, I don't want to say he's having growing pains, but he's still young. It's his second year in Major League Baseball. He's still making mistakes, right? He's still making mistakes, but hopefully, if he is going to be the long-term catcher of this team or shortstop of this team, hopefully he does continue. Hopefully he continues improving, right? Hopefully he makes his adjustments and improves. Sean Browning says, let Volpe be Volpe. He will continue improving for sure. Zanley says Volpe's above average, but I was expecting him to be Jeter-like. And I think that's where I have a problem because a lot of folks and a lot of sports commentators, analysts, a lot of people were hyping him up to be like another Derek Jeter, which, if you try to compare some of these players to players of the past, especially guys like Derek Jeter, I have to pump the brakes a little bit. I got to tread slowly on that because those are hard shoes to fill. And I never expected Volpe to be like another Derek Jeter, honestly. I wasn't sure what to expect from Volpe. I wasn't expecting a lot in his rookie season. A lot of fans were, had these high expectations, but that was due to the media. I was like, let's just see how this thing plays out because we've seen it in the past with some of the players that were brought up with the Yankees, right? So, I was like, let's just see how it plays out. I'd say give him another year or two. Let's see what he's like. Sean Browning says some Yankees fans need to relax and not compare Volpe to Jeter. I 100% agree. Yeah, I wouldn't say I'm not saying I don't think he's above average. I wouldn't say that yet. I have to agree with Lou on this. Frank says, I'm hoping Volpe isn't overhyped because he is young, but up to now, I wouldn't be giving him any long-term contracts. Me neither. I know some fans were talking about giving him an extension, but I certainly was not one of them. Volpe is a young player and he is good shortstop, but he's letting the hype get to his head and showed last night calling out Peraza twice on those pop-ups. That wasn't necessary. I don't know why that happened. Volpe wasn't overhyped, the Gold Glove winner in the rookie season. His defense has improved. The batting average is 45. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So, his defense has improved compared to last year, although there's still plays that he misses, but, he's not the only one. We all know the other name. You all know who that is. The batting average is a lot better. So he is having a better season. There's no doubt about that. I mean, comparatively to his rookie season, he's having a much better year. No doubt. It's too early to make that determination about Volpe, especially because he only played 22 games in AAA. Yankees do hype their prospects. I mean, unfortunately, it's sad but true. That's right, man. It's a beautiful day where I am right now. They hyped him, comparing him to Jeter, and the next year let Volpe be Volpe. I feel like he's trying too hard to prove himself. I agree. Let Volpe be Volpe. Exactly, Desiree. 100%. 100%. Volpe is still developing. He gets into pitcher's count and a lot of expansive strike zone. I think he will be an above player. Yeah. Like I said, I want to give him, hopefully his third or fourth year, he does become the player that, we're all hoping for. Lou says Witt Jr.'s his draft mate, not quite comparable. Well, Witt Jr., Gunnar Henderson, I mean, yeah, I hear you. And shout out to my guy, Andrew Dang, for the $5 super chat. Thank you so much, man. It does mean the world to me. Thank you for your support. He says, God bless, bro. Yes, tired of the Volpe hype. Let the kid make mistakes. People act like he's been the league for years. Why do people compare him to Jeter? I don't know, dude. I didn't. Whenever that those types of comparisons happen, I'm just like, let's slow it down. Let's slow it down. Like let's just wait and see. Let's just wait and see, because those are filling in for saying the next Jeter. Those are hard shoes to fill. Schmidt's supposed to be like the next Sandy Pettit. I would say so. Yeah, I would say so. Always ignored the media. Been above, I think. Oh, Peraza is definitely a better shortstop. He is defensively. He's much better. So Volpe isn't Jeter. He will develop into the player he will become. Agreed. I believe that he's the long-term shortstop for the team. Unrealistic fan expectations led to these. Yeah, exactly. Folks had a vision in their minds. They create these fantasies in their brains, and when it doesn't come into fruition, fans are disappointed. Yeah, it's happens a lot. Yeah, which is awful considering the average. Yeah, I mean, like I said, there's areas that he does need to improve, but this season he's having a better season than he did last year. You know, so that's what you want to see. Again, hopefully third or fourth year he does better. What if he starts hitting well? People start, yeah, and it happens all the time. And the fans, like you said there, Andrew, they flip flop so much. It's like it's not even funny, you know. But I'd say give him a couple more years just to see where he is, and if it's not working out, if it's still more the same, then maybe you do move on from him. I'm not saying that'll be the case. Hopefully that's not the case. I think he will be the long-term shortstop for the New York Yankees for years to come. So he'll be improving year over year if he keeps developing into a 260 to 280 hitter with a lot of doubles and a few home runs. Yeah, absolutely. Man, if he hits 260, I'll take that from Volpe all day. All right. I'll take that from Anthony Volpe all day. I mean, right now, his batting average is at 247, right? But yeah, if he could hit 250, 260, 270, I'll take that from Volpe. Yankees to have 2020. Now he's around 240. Yeah, 247. Yeah, solid infield. Peraza at third. Volpe shortstop. Cabrera second. Rice first. Wells catching. Yeah, no doubt. Maybe you see something like that next season. Who knows? As far as I'm concerned, Gleyber Torres is second baseman, whether we like it or not. Oh, I see what you're saying. I mean, he's what, a number 3 guy, and isn't that what Pettit was? And Pettit was an excellent pitcher, and I think Clark Schmidt's a good pitcher too, and I feel like he could fill in those shoes. I'm not saying he needs to be exactly like Andy Pettit, but he can definitely fulfill that role. Yeah, I mean, it would have been awesome if the Yankees had Seager, but I think the money, they didn't want to give him that type of money again. If they signed Seager, would they have been able to sign Judge? We have to ask ourselves that question too. Play shortstop. He makes hard plays look routine. Yeah, I mean, Patrick 100. Yeah, I mean, Peraza's excellent. He's excellent at shortstop. I mean, he's so good at that position. He could play third base too, not a problem. Sure, you could put him at second base. He can play that as well. Yeah, I think Volpe could probably use a few days off. I would agree. I would agree. I think it would do him well. Honestly, should get part of the blame. Yeah, I mean, look, any team's organization is going to hype their players up. They're not going to say that their players suck, right? They're never going to say that. You heard the same thing with the Orioles when it came to Jackson Holiday, right? You heard the hype you heard the hype around him. He came up to the majors and then they sent him back down because he played poorly. I thought they brought him up too soon, but now he's back. It looks like he's playing better. But I there's a little, sometimes there's a little bit of overhype again with the whole Jackson Holiday thing. And speaking of Orioles, there is my friend. Back It Up Binge podcast. What's going on, man? Somber Saturday here in Birdland. Yesterday began to hand off to the Yanks for the AL East crown, he says. Adley Rutschman day to day. Oh, boy. Crazy amount of injuries for the O's. Not an excuse, just facts. No, dude, I mean, I understand. I mean, the Yankees had that same problem not too long ago. The Yankees still have some players that are hurt slowly, but hopefully they're slowly making their progress, slowly but surely coming back. I mean, they're starting to get their rehab starts with some of their pitching. So I understand. Yeah, that was a tough game for you guys yesterday, man. Losing 12-10. I was a little surprised about Corbin Burns' start. He didn't have a great start. So not a good time. Not a good time for the Orioles, but right now the Yankees are half a game ahead. So we'll see what happens, man. We'll see what happens. We still plenty of games left. You still got the rest of August. You got all of September. So, let's see how things play out there. Back It Up Binge. Just never bought into the Yankees hype, being a fan long enough to wait and see with my own eyes. Seen too many can't miss prospects to actually miss. So whether Volpe, Dominguez, or anyone else, I wait for. Yeah, I understand. I get it. Volpe's above average shortstop. He needs some improvement. I will still say Volpe best position second base and Peraza's best shortstop. I mean, I'm gonna say it over and over again. Peraza is a better shortstop. He's a better defender than Anthony Volpe. You can't make that. Can't argue that. Oh, full game. All right, I got you. I thought we were half a game. My fault. So full game. Yeah, we're one game. We're one game ahead of the Orioles, but again, still plenty of baseball to be played. Whoever finishes at the top of the division, I keep saying it. It's not gonna be by much. Scotto, I think there's a systemic problem between management and fan base. The player has very unrealistic expectation on due to pressure to perform. Facts, these guys are kids. Yeah. I mean, yeah, it's true. Oh, appreciate you, man. Thanks for hitting the like button. Thank you for get that coffee, man. Put yourself in a good mood. I understand the season's killing you, man, but good luck to you, bro. Good luck to you. I think y'all are playing later tonight, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, well, Kimbrel, there you go. Here's, a lot of folks like to talk about, a lot of us fans, we like to talk about Clay Holmes blowing calls or blowing saves or blowing games. I mean, Kimbrel, same thing. Kimbrel is not, he's not the greatest. He's not the greatest of pitchers either. I think I'm being biased here, but I think Clay Holmes is better than him. Yeah, Kimbrel in the past used to give me confidence. He did, but now, yeah, he doesn't give me a lot of confidence. Volpe has the instincts and plays the right way, and Peraza deserves a real shot. Well, Peraza's been. I mean, he needs to have more full time play at the major league level as far as he goes. Orioles aren't really playing well lately, and now it's time for the Yankees to build on that lead. The AL East, yeah, 100% there, Mr. Barros. I mean, 100%. Yankees need to take advantage, and hopefully, with some of the reinforcements coming back, I do hope those they do take advantage and they start taking the lead at the AL East and finish at the top of the division, right? So hopefully we see that. But folks, just a quick pause. We are a half hour into the live stream. I appreciate you all rocking out with me on this Saturday, on taking the time out this weekend and rocking out with me. Shout out to all of you in the chat. Make sure you all hit that like button, hit that subscribe, share this channel out with everyone you know. I would greatly appreciate it. Your support does mean the world to me, and we're gonna rock out a little bit longer. I'm hoping the Yankees lineup does come out while we're live. We'll talk about the lineup and go from there, and talk about the lineup, talk about the pitching. So Kimbrel's a free agent at the end of the season. Perhaps the Yankees should get Parrot Boy. Oh boy. How can I? Do you have X by any chance? Do you have Twitter? No pregame, Ken. No pregame. This is technically like a morning show / pregame. So I'm hoping the lineup comes out while we're live. Usually it does. When I go live on Saturdays, and if the Yankees have an early game, the lineup will come out while I'm live. Real opportunity, even though well, again, we'll see. We'll see. I want Peraza to get plenty of playing time. I hope he does. I hope he does. But looking at today's game with the Yankees and Tigers, so Carlos Rodon is on the mound today, and he will be pitching against Kiter Montero. So let's see. Pull up the preview here. So yeah, Ken, do what you got to do, man. Do what you got to do. Take care of business. Yeah, I mean, we got a half a game better than the Guardians, which we're going to see the Guardians next week. They're playing them Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. So we're going to see. Those games are going to be crucial. And the Guardians are playing good baseball right now. They're playing better than I expected. So, but yeah, so Carlos Rodon versus Kiter Montero. So Rodon has a 13-7 record, and he's got a 4.18 ERA. Hopefully that ERA comes down a little bit more. Kiter Montero has a 3-5 record with a 5.76 ERA. I mean, CT cards, you know what I'm going to say. The Yankees should take advantage. But we'll see how that plays out. It looks like the Yankees bats have never faced Montero. Some of the bats have some experience against Rodon. So Baez, their shortstop, 13 at bats with a 154 average. Carpenter, 2 at bats with a 500 average. Ibanez, their second baseman, 1 at bat with a 0 average. McKinstry, their other shortstop, is 1 at bat with a 0 average. Rogers, their one of their catchers, 4 at bats with a 250 average, and then Vierling, their center fielder, has 5 at bats with a 600 average. So there's some of the bats in the Yankees lineup or the Tigers lineup have some experience against Carlos Rodon. We'll see what happens. Yeah, you see where I'm going with this. Yeah, allergic to tattoos. I mean, shoot, he's got a lot of tattoos. That's that can't be fun, but you know, not my problem. Again, I'm not excusing him for his bad performance, but still playing good defense out there in left field. All right. He's still playing good defense out there. So I'm not complaining about I have no complaints about his defense. Yankees have a legitimate left fielder. Yeah, if Rodon pitches good today, you believe they'll sweep? Yeah, I mean they can sweep, but you know tomorrow they're playing against Todd Skubal. Although the Yankees did well against him the last time, but Skubal himself still had a good performance. I think he still um, ended up striking out 12 batters. So I have no complaints about that, and you love to see it. Oh, the jokes are coming in. The jokes are coming in. But yeah, as far as the lineup goes, if I had to predict, I think you should see Austin Wells at the plate since Carlos Rodon is pitching this morning or this afternoon. Hopefully, we already know that Rodon is going to get the majority of the playing time. Aaron Boone has said that. Aaron Boone has said that Austin Wells has earned more playing time, and rightfully so. I mean, Austin Wells is a beast. And what up, Erica? How's it going? Good morning to you, beautiful person. How are you? What's going on, Erica? What are you doing this morning? What are you doing this morning? I know we were kind of like texting each other a little bit yet about yesterday's game. It ain't my job, Ronnie. I'll tell you that much there, my guy. Just got done with your morning workout. Cool, cool. Are you some of that CrossFit? Yeah, Wells. Yeah, it was on foul territory, so that's where I watched it too. So it was great to hear, and Wells deserves it. Wells absolutely deserves it. Yeah. How long will it take you? 30-minute burn. Oh yeah, 30-minute burner. Sweet. Okay, awesome, awesome. Love to hear it. Erica getting up on a Saturday morning, getting her workout in, which I'm gonna do a little bit later. So probably gonna get arm bar, knee barred, whatever. Um, maybe get choked. Oh, this morning's gonna be a lot of fun. I had a lot of fun yesterday during training too. Luckily, I'm not like super sore, but definitely a hard workout session, no doubt about it. But yes, indeed, yes, indeed. But how did you all? Let's see. How did you all feel about yesterday's game? Were you all satisfied with yesterday's game? Were you expecting more? Like what how did you all feel? Let me know. Let's see. Jarrett says he felt pretty good. Yeah, I didn't love the errors either. The errors there either, Erica. That was lame. That was ridiculous. I mean, we were just talking about Anthony Volpe and the errors that he made, and then we were also talking about him as a player in general, just how we're feeling about him. Because there's a lot of Yankees fans that are not buying into Anthony Volpe, and I understand why, but I also think that he was overhyped, and they were a lot of fans had these unrealistic expectations of Anthony Volpe. Yeah, they won. Thank God, Ronnie. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I mean, I thought when they had that 1-0 lead, I thought, oh my God, if the bats are not hitting, they're not scoring runs, they're the Tigers are gonna they're about to make a comeback. Oh my God! But luckily that did not happen. The pitching did its job. The bullpen did its job. Right, Gerrit Cole did his job, and then Luke Weaver got the job done. Canley came in, and then Clay Holmes, everybody's favorite, came in and closed out the game. And that Judge and Peraza home run was a lifesaver for the Yankees, and I was so happy for Peraza, man. So happy for Peraza. I was so happy he hit that home run. That had to been a good feeling. But looking back at the comments here, yeah, that's what I was saying. It should have. He could have cost us the game big time. What's up, Albert? He's saying, I'm glad the Yankees won and Peraza and Judge homered, but why did Boone sit Wells, Rice, and Cabrera against a righty starter? Well, so Trevino is back, and usually when Cole pitches, he likes pitching to Trevino. That's one reason. Rice and Cabrera, they probably wanted to give Peraza some playing time. Yeah, they did call him up. I mean, if he wasn't in the lineup, I'm sure some fans would complain that he wasn't in the lineup. I mean, Rice, listen, I understand that he's got to get consistent playing time. I want him to get consistent playing time there, Albert. All right, I'm with you. But ever since that 3 home run game against Boston, his bat has cooled off a little bit. He's still hitting the ball hard. Okay, I mean he's still hitting the ball, but it's just not turning into hits, right? So I'm not saying Rice is a bad player, but since that 3 home run game, he has cooled off quite a bit. That's my take on it. Okay, whether you agree, disagree, that's fine, but that's my take on it. Yeah, well, those errors, man, you can't make those errors in the postseason. It comes back. It always comes back and bites you. So, yeah, the righty was an opener there, Egyptian Magician. Yes, he was. Yes, he was. Oh, and folks, the lineup has been posted. Let's share the lineup. Let's talk about the lineup, folks. Let's talk about the lineup. I was hoping the lineup came out while we were live. I will share that with all of you, and then we'll talk about it. And I want to get everybody's thoughts, and should make some people happy. Should make some people happy. So let's share the lineup with all of you. So, folks, this is. Oh, let me zoom out just a little bit. Here we go. That's the lineup right there, folks. So, Gleyber Torres leading off. He'll be playing second base. Juan Soto batting second. He'll be playing right field. Aaron Judge batting third. He'll be playing center field. Austin Wells at the dish. He'll be batting cleanup. Giancarlo Stanton batting fifth. He'll be DHing. Alex Verdugo batting sixth. He'll be playing left field. Anthony Volpe batting seventh, playing shortstop. Ben Rice back in the lineup, batting eighth. And Oswaldo Cabrera batting ninth. He'll be playing third base. And on the mound today, folks, it is Carlos Rodon. Folks, what are you thinking of this lineup? Are we feeling Torres at the leadoff spot? Sorry, I just heard a little bit of noise and it looks like there's some workers outside. It kind of freaked me out. Oh man. Rice should be getting the same treatment that Volpe got last year. Fair take. Not crazy about Torres leading off. Otherwise, okay. All right. Why sit Peraza? Sit Volpe? No. What are we saying no to there, Mr. Barros? You don't like the lineup? Jared says he doesn't like it. Okay. Scotto says Volpe should be on the bench today. Torres is a leadoff, nah, but it is what it is. Okay, so it sounds like folks are not feeling the Torres leading off. They're not feeling that. I understand. Peraza at leadoff. I wouldn't want Peraza at leadoff. No way. Torres at leadoff. No way. I do that. Well, he went 2 for 4 yesterday. To be fair. Frank Rivera says happy with the lineup, except Peraza hits, goes back to the bench. Sick labor of Volpe. Volpe is the golden child. Torres will fly out on the first pitch. Well, we'll see. He went 2 for 4 yesterday. So he did get a couple of hits. I mean, he led off the game with a hit. So, and he had that heads up play, getting a double with that with the center fielder on the Tigers not making that play. So, just something positive about Torres. I understand he has not been he hasn't had a great season, but he has his moments. But he's been a little bit better as of late. Yeah, Jared, not a lot of things impress you. It seems like you're always negative there, buddy. Not sure why. Torres leading off is like an ex that keeps messing up. Not a. Yeah, he wants a second on an error. It was a heads up play. Exactly. And as a result, he was able to score a run. Things like that add up. Little things like that add up. He did hustle. So got to disagree with you, Jared. Got to disagree with you. But that's all right. That's all right. We can have different opinions. Referee says, I'm going to say this about Cole. I'm a little late today. You're good. Cole will be back in his midseason Cy Young form by the end of August. September will take us into the first round of October. Just my thoughts. I think he's going to be fine. I think Gerrit Cole, as far as I'm concerned, he is he's still our ace. I don't care what anybody says. Torres and Holmes need to pay my deductible at my cardiologist. Well, better hit him up, man. Better hit up Brian Cashman or the front office. Torres has a 311 OBP. The only hitter in the lineup, not Judge or Soto, over 300 OBP is Austin Wells. Do you bat Wells leadoff? No way. I like Wells at the number 4 spot. I bat him at the number 4 spot. What up, Razil? How we doing? Good morning to you, man. Yeah, he better exactly for the money he's getting paid. He better be our ace, and he has been. He's been getting his money's worth, man. And like my boy Razil says, slap that like for your boy NFE. Let's go. Appreciate you, man. Yep, make sure y'all hit that like button. Make sure y'all are hitting those emojis. Yeah, I like Wells at the 4 spot. Volpe, yeah, I agree, Razil. I like Volpe at the number 9 spot. Excuse me. Yeah, Wells does not move away from number 4. He's been that threat after Judge, which is something that that we were wanting, the Yankees needed, and Wells has been that guy. You know, Ronnie's asking if CT's ready to become a member. Memberships incoming. Yeah, listen, Stephen B. and folks, as much as Torres is not liked. I get it. I understand. He's been frustrating this season. He's going to be playing unless he does something that he shouldn't be doing. Unless he does something that he shouldn't be doing, and gets like disciplinary action, he's going to be playing. I hate to say it, but it's sad but true. Yeah, referee. I saw that article about Verdugo. I don't know what's up, man. I don't know what's up. And shout out to my guy Rodney for gifting 5 Strike Zone memberships. Rodney, you're the man, bro. You are the man. My guy just keeps giving and giving. Yeah, coming in. He comes in clutch, man. He's been a generous man this week. I will say that. So if you did get a membership from Rodney, make sure you all thank him. So five of you got memberships. 5 of you got memberships. So if you did get a membership, make sure you all thank him. Shout out to my guy. Shout out to my guy, Ronnie. Appreciate you, my guy. Thank you. 1 to 5 is fine. I would have preferred Rice behind Stanton. Understood. I like Rice where he is, honestly. But I like Volpe at 9, I would have agreed. I probably would have moved up Cabrera, if anything, but probably had Cabrera right behind Stanton, and then have Rice after him. Yeah, no, I got you. I understand, Stephen B. I get it, but he's gonna get he's gonna get he's gonna get the playing time, and he'll be in a different uniform next year, man. You know it, I know it. The whole fan base, I think, at this point knows it. But so let's start our predictions real quick, folks. What are we thinking for Carlos Rodon? What do we think for Carlos Rodon? What are we predicting for Carlos Rodon? Drop your predictions. Drop your predictions. I'm just dropping a text real quick, so I do apologize. Let's see. John is saying he goes 5, strikes out 7. Stephen B says 7 innings, 9 strikeouts, 2 runs, 1 walk. Rodon says 6 innings pitched, 3 hits, 1 earned run, 2 walks, 8 strikeouts. Six innings pitched, 2 runs, 6 strikeouts. Yeah, the safe situation. Someone gifted you, so I believe that was Rodney. If you just got it, that was Rodney Green. So make sure you thank Rodney Green for that. He's a very generous guy to be giving out memberships, and there's a few subscribers that give out memberships, that gift memberships. So if you got one from him, make sure you all thank him, or whoever gifted you. Make sure you all thank them. All right. Raziel the Great says 6 innings pitched, 5 strikeouts, 2 hits, 2 walks. Yeah. I know. I was going to say Rodona's been on a roll lately. He's been on a serious roll. I mean, his last 4 starts, he's looked solid. 6 innings, 8 strikeouts, 1 run. Rodon will give up 2 sole home runs, and that'll be it. All right. I think he's going to go. I think I'm going to give him 6 innings, 8 strikeouts, 2 walks. I think he'll give up a run. So, and I got our girl Erica in the back. Ready? Let's go. What's up?
What up, guys? How's everybody doing?
Yeah, everybody, welcome Erica to the chat. What is going on?
Nothing much, man. I've been listening the last couple, probably since I got home. So like last 20 minutes, so I've been listening in on what you guys are talking about.
For sure.
Yeah, got kind of on the Torres thing, guys. I was just as surprised as everyone that he wasn't traded at the deadline. But at this point, that's your second baseman. We're 3/4 of the way through the season. They're not gonna just sit him out of nowhere. And if you really look at his average the last 7 days, he's batting .284. In the last 30 days, he's batting .282. Don't you take that in a playoff situation? I understand the errors. That's honestly, we're all frustrated by it. Again, I'm surprised that he's still on this team. But you can't really take that out of your lineup. Do I love him in the leadoff spot? No, but they're going to do the lefty, righty, lefty, or righty, lefty, righty, lefty. That's just how it's going to be. So It is what it is. And yeah, that's what I got to say about Torres. He's not going anywhere. You guys can complain about him all you want every day. We'll complain with you. He's going to make his silly errors and we're going to hate it, but he's here. And like NFE said, he's not going to be a Yankee next season. So you just kind of got to deal with it.
Exactly. So yeah, no, I'm with you. Same wavelength. All day. Oh, she got a little shake there. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
As far as I just kind of hitting on some points that you guys were talking about. Volpe, a lot of people are kind of over him. Let's remember that what he's up against, the competition at shortstop across the major leagues is crazy. And yes, were they saying that he was going to be the next Jeter? Yeah, why we were doing that, I don't think anybody will ever be able to fill those shoes. It's just never going to happen. But remember who he was going up against. The other option was Peraza, and Peraza hasn't lived up to anything either. So no matter who they chose there, we were going to be kind of underwhelming at this point. But he's also 23. There's a lot of room for growth. He has a solid glove at short. That error yesterday was ridiculous. But he won a Gold Glove last year. It's more so the bat, he's making the adjustments. He can't go 0 for 20 before he gets another hit or, try to work more walks. But hey, listen, it's his second year, right? There's times where we're just like, this guy's amazing. And there's times where we're just like, oh my God, this is so frustrating. But we have no patience with anything anymore. It's just like, oh, he's got to go. Up for what? For them to go through the same motions and then us hate them in a few weeks and then love them. Look at Ben Rice, dude. We loved Ben Rice, and now he's kind of just another dude. Like, he's really not anything special.
This is what I was saying about Ben Rice, right? Like, everybody was saying Ben Rice wasn't playing yesterday, and I'm like, guys, like, do you not realize that I'm not taking anything away from Rice, but he had that 3 home run game against the Red Sox, and after that, his bat went cold, unfortunately. Yeah. He was drawing walks. I mean, it was great. I mean, his approach to the plate is still great. He hits the ball hard, but it just wasn't turning into anything, unfortunately. His defense at first base is great. I can't complain about that. But did you see the lineup?
Yeah, I saw it when you posted it. So,
okay, cool. What did you think of the lineup?
It's fine.
Yeah.
It's fine. I like that Wells is back in it. I was just thinking to myself, I was like, dang, it really stinks because, as a catcher, you do need your days off. But it sucks that the DH spot is so clogged up with the Yankees that he can't ever be slotted into the DH because they're either going to use it to take Judge out of center, for one game, or they'll do it for Soto. They take Soto out, and then if not one of those guys, then Stanton is plugged into the DH. So it kind of sucks that you have to take Wells' bat out the lineup, but he's one of the hottest bats. I freaking love Austin Wells. I'm so glad that he's getting more playing time. I'm so glad that he's showing out. He's a stud.
Yeah, and he's going to continue getting more playing time. Aaron Boone did say that. So Aaron Boone did say on Foul Territory that he has earned his playing time and he's going to get the majority of it. And so, because if he said anything else, I was going to be like, Boone, come on, like this. Here's your threat after Aaron Judge, which is something that a lot of us were complaining about because after Aaron Judge, at one point there was no threat after him. So
yeah.
I'm glad to see Wells in the number 4 spot. But yeah, you knew that he was going to play today. I had a feeling, Ben Rice was going to play today along with Cabrera. So I'm not surprised. I mean, some fans are a little bit upset that Peraza's not playing, but I'm not surprised. Like I knew he was going to play yesterday. I had a feeling, but
why are we upset? I think it doesn't make sense because we were upset Cabrera wasn't in the lineup yesterday.
Right, exactly.
So
I know.
why are we upset that a guy that just got called up isn't starting 2 games in a row? Like he's obviously there to, take games off of maybe a DJ at third, maybe a Volpe. Maybe we'll see that eventually, but I don't understand why we're so upset that Peraza's not in the lineup, bro. You have to earn your way into it, and I get that he hit a home run yesterday, but. So Ben Rice hit 3, in one game. So it's just like I still really have a solid starter there, especially Cabrera, who has shown out. I don't understand what he has to do to get consistent at bats or consistent slots in the lineup over DJ. Because DJ has ever since his DJ legacy game against the Phillies, he's back to being who we all have been watching for the last 2 years.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, 100%. And real quick, referee 583 just bought me a coffee. So thank you so much there, referee 583. Shout out to my guy, man. A few folks showing me support this morning. Thank you. He says, love your show, brother. Guys like you make the game interactive and fun. Thank you. Appreciate you, man. Try to do what I can, try to talk to all of you guys and make you all feel like included. So just try to what I make it, you know what I mean? So that way everybody could vent their frustrations, which is something Yankees fans always do.
Yeah. Yep.
But what are your thoughts? What do you think about Rodon? What do you think he's doing today?
I mean, what do I think he's doing, or what do I hope he does? Because
what are your predictions? Your predictions.
I mean, I haven't even really looked at the matchups or anything, but this would be. I mean, if he comes out has another solid outing, that'd be his 4th in a row.
Like his 4th or 5th. He's been solid.
It's so crazy that like a guy like Rodon, who's shown, throughout the entire season, right? There's been games where it's just like, oh crap, what's going on? Especially those first innings where he gives up all those home runs and those runs. That we're still just like, we don't know. We really don't know until he can show us a full season and perhaps playoffs that he can shove the way he did when he was on the Giants. I just feel like we're all just kind of skittish about like we don't want to almost jinx it. It feels like with how Rodon has been pitching, but if he continues like this, yeah, I'm thinking 6 innings. He gives up 2 runs, and one of them will be a home run because I feel like there's like an inevitable home run.
Yeah, I agree.
Kind of like Cole a couple years ago. So, yeah. I mean, I would like 6 innings, 2 runs at most. But who are we going up against today?
What is the name? His name is Kiner Delgado. Let me look that name up one more time. Just to
I don't know it. That means the Yankees are gonna get shut out.
Or Montero, Kiter Montero. Yeah, that's his name. Kiner Montero, 3-5 record with a 5.76 ERA.
Yeah. I mean, I like this lineup though. I like the structure of this lineup. I don't like Kleber in the one hole, but he went 2 for 4 yesterday, and again, he's hitting 286 in the last 30 days. So
yeah,
we'll run into one here or there. Referee really doesn't like Rodon. That's crazy.
Yeah, I mean, I think Rodon is having a better season this year than he did last year. I mean, I think that's pretty clear.
He leads the league
he's
in
had his
wins, I
moment.
think, or is like tied.
Yeah, he's tied for the most wins in Major League Baseball. He's up there with some of the good pitching there. What's up? Oh, okay, you had to drop off. You're good. Derek on Pinstripe Territory said not to sleep on this guy pitching today. Well, let's see what he does. I really don't understand how Gleyber Torres is such a fake player. Yeah, he's not having a good season this year, but last year he was good. He was the second best hitter outside of Aaron Judge. So when Aaron Judge was hurt, he was your best hitter in that lineup. So look, I'm not impressed with Torres' performance this year, but other years he's been good. Previous years he's been good. So again,
yeah, I can't get down with that Gleyber being a fake player. I think he is who he is. Like, I just think that we overhyped him when he came over from the Cubs. We thought that he was going to be this superstar, and that's not what he is.
I mean, he was looking like it at one point, right? I mean, he was looking good. I'm not saying superstar, but he was looking good. Just it didn't turn out that way, and I think I'm not trying to go back to the past, but I think moving him to shortstop was not exactly a great idea. So that kind of messed him up, But
yeah, I mean, whatever. I hate that excuse though, because you got slotted right back to your natural position.
He did.
You're still on off, like, you know what I mean. I understand you're maybe overthinking defense when you're in the box, but like you're back to your natural position. You've been there for the last 2 years. It shouldn't really be an excuse to me. I just honestly, I think that this is who he is, and that's it. Like, he's a 270 guy. At best, he's a 270, maybe 280 guy if he's like really shoving. But he's not Luis Arias. You know what I mean? Even though Luis Arias is not good at like defensively, but
right.
So.
Yeah, no doubt.
Whatever.
Yeah, exactly. What do you got for score prediction for today's game? And folks in the chat, let me know your score predictions.
Give me a second. Let me go do some research real quick, because I walked in here.
The over-under is 9. I looked at one of the websites, so.
Over-under is 9?
Yeah.
I just want to know the.
But Kiner Montero, I'm looking at his starts here.
Did anybody watch the Red Sox-Orioles game yesterday after they turned off the Yankee game?
Nah, 12. I mean, I know they lost 12-10, and I know Corbin Burns didn't have himself a great game.
Dude, 12-10. I was watching. They almost blew it. I was like, dude, really? The one time I'm cheering for the Red Sox.
14-2, John the Beagle Dad. Dang, okay, I'll take that. 8-2, 5-2.
Let's give it 8-3.
You're going 8-3?
8-3. Yeah. I'm gonna predict. Who's going yard?
10-4 by Mr. Barrows. I'm gonna go. I'll go 7-4. I'll go 7-4. Yeah.
8-3. No.
8-3. All right, cool. And Andrew says 7-5. All right. That's cool. How many double plays did the Yankees hit into?
2.
2? All right.
2.
I'm going 1.
How many times did they leave the bases loaded? Once.
That should be another question I should ask. Shout out to you, Erica. Yeah, I think one double play, but how many times did it leave the bases loaded? Yeah, I'll go twice on that.
Watch it be early. It would be like the first or second inning.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, it
Holy
seems inevitable. 6-3. How many base runners do they strand? That's another good question. Yo, I mean they do leave a lot of base runners stranded. So
over under 10, right? I feel like that's
for the score.
No. Over under runners left. Well, in position or just on base. On base in general, I say over under 10, right?
Yeah.
Unless they can't hit it all today or walk.
That's another good question there, Mr. Barrows. Does Boone get thrown out today? I mean, Verdugo, one double play minimum. Frank says 4-3. Gerrit says 5 runners left on base. Yeah, I'm gonna go 8. I'm gonna go 8 on that. I'm gonna say 8 runners on base, but I don't think it'll go over 10 though.
I did the other day in the 4th inning. By the 4th inning.
Oh man.
Possible.
What's up, Laura? How we doing? Yankees for the win today. I hope you and all of us. You and all of us. So that's a funny question by Mr. Barrows. Does Boone get thrown out today? That is hilarious. I think that's funny. But yeah, hopefully Torres can get a lead off with a hit again like he did yesterday. That was a heads up play yesterday, though. The center fielder made that error and he took advantage of it, got into second base. So I'm like, all right, cool. Like those are one of his flash moments.
He has them. He has them. He made that play. I know he threw it away, but that was a really good play on the ball. Then he freaking messed it up by throwing.
Yeah, and he was lucky that they gave the Tiger. They scored that a hit.
Did they?
Yeah.
I wouldn't. If I was,
I wouldn't have either. That was a total error, but they gave that one a hit. I'm like, are you kidding?
Yeah.
They gave the error to Volpe, which I mean, that was clearly an error. So.
Hey, what's your Chick-fil-A order, Egyptian? Sorry, Chick-fil-A gets me excited.
Oh, Chick-fil-A is my jam too. I usually do the pepper. And drop your food. What are you eating? Afternoon game.
1 second.
Food. You good? So. Yo, Chick-fil-A, I usually go there after their spicy chicken meal. That is like my thing when it comes to Chick-fil-A. Judge Soto, Wells, and maybe Torres, home run. Coffee with coconut oil? Interesting.
What?
That's interesting. I've never heard it. I've never heard coconut oil in coffee. But all right. Okay. 1 pound burger breakfast.
Ooh.
Okay.
Nothing says America like a 1 pound burger breakfast.
Yeah, actually, I ate a little bit light since I'm gonna go train here shortly. So I had a Oikos yogurt, vanilla yogurt with put some granola in there, some blueberries, and dumped a little honey. So.
Nice.
That's what I did.
This is a protein coffee, chia seed, cinnamon, milk, or almond milk.
Nice.
Then I'll make a egg and cheese.
Okay. Cool. Eggs and toast. Eggs and toast is my go-to usually. Normal ass chicken sandwich with a drop of Polynesian. That's for the Chick-fil-A. I do their spicy chicken.
Me too. I do the spicy deluxe with pepper jack and half and half. The drink is a half and half with Chick-fil-A sauce.
There you go. Nosebleed. He said just coffee. All right. That's what's up. But yeah, usually I don't know, afternoon games, there's not really a lot of food. There's some, but I'm sure Nosebleed's having leftover pizza because I know Fridays is pizza night for him. Mr. Barrows doing some Sicilian eggplant parm. All right. I see you, Mr. Barrows. Chick-fil-A has the best nuggets.
They're pretty good.
Yeah, I'll say so. Chick-fil-A sauce. That's what's up, Erica. We got to be friends.
We're already friends, Jared. Don't worry. Shoot, you have a long day today, man. There's a big UFC card tonight. I'm sure you're
Yeah.
excited.
Oh, I'm tuning in.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Yeah. I know. Yankees game, and then after that, yeah, UFC fights. So yeah, it's been a little bit of a long week. It's going to be a long day, but tomorrow we'll probably, I'll probably be doing another live stream a little bit later in the day, and then do a pregame. So I'm going to do two. Usually on Sundays I go live at noon.
Okay. Yeah,
So
I'm around this weekend, so I'll maybe pop in. I'm sure I'll.
yeah, you're always welcome. How many chemicals they put in the damn thing? Well, dude, all those places put chemicals, man. Let's be honest.
Yeah.
So it's just, pick your poison, I guess.
Basically, right? If I'm gonna I don't really eat too much fast food, but when I do, it's Chick-fil-A. Like.
Yeah. No, that is my thing too. Is Chick-fil-A for fast food. Dev Finch says egg sauce sandwich for breakfast, and I don't know about lunch. I gotcha. Grilled nuggets are good if you're cutting it, but still need. Yeah, I got you.
So here in New York, the radio stations, I kind of hate the radio now because it's all clickbait stuff that they can kind of cut and put onto the internet. You know what I'm saying? So they can get reactions.
Yeah.
But right now, after Judge hit number 300, and then Soto had hit the three home runs, and then the one. Now it's back to the contract negotiations with Soto. Are they going to be able to sign Soto? Are you going to be able to pay Soto more than you pay your captain? And I'm just like, dude, just let it ride out. Like, can we just appreciate what we're seeing, please? Like, this is Lou Gehrig, Babe Ruth numbers. Like, what we're watching is insane.
It's history. Yeah.
Taken for granted, and it's just very annoying, in my opinion. But I mean, maybe it's conversations that need to be had. That's fine. But yeah, like I said, what they're doing right now is crazy.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, Judge's numbers are their home run, their video game numbers. I mean, I don't know. Again, I don't know how much of the conversation you caught, but I was saying this at the beginning of the show. But he's got 44 home runs, 111 RBIs, 1175 OPS, 73 extra base hits, 305 total bases. He leads all of that in all of Major League Baseball.
Yeah.
All right. His numbers are unreal. He's got 301 career home runs now. He's on a tear. And, I know just real quick too, the Yankees 41-23 on the road. That's the best in also Major League Baseball. For some reason, they're so great on the road, not so much at home. I don't know why, but whatever. I'll take it. And Judge knows his any contract price for anyone will beat his AAV. Well, I mean, Soto was 25. I mean, he's not even turning 26 till October 26th or 25th, if I'm not mistaken. So he's still a young player. He's expected to get paid more. It's kind of the way it works, unfortunately. So, you gotta. It is what it is, and this is messages for you. Right, let's support our Yankees. They were winning and playing well at the right time. Yeah, I mean, as long as they continue winning games. I mean, right now they're a game ahead of the Orioles. Luckily, the Orioles lost. Hopefully they lose today. But that'll be. It's always a tough series within the division. So we'll see what happens.
Yeah, let's go. I mean, you'll never hear me really say this much, but. Let's go Red Sox. You know what I mean?
It's one of those things, Erica. Sometimes you gotta root for the rival because it's going to benefit your team. So, I mean, in this case, yeah, we kind of have to root for the Red Sox. I mean, whether we like it or not. So, because it's gonna benefit the Yankees, right? So, I mean, sometimes you got to root for the rival. So,
yeah, they're not even a rival anymore. I feel it's lost its luster.
Yeah, and I agree with you there, Frank. I mean, Erica certainly knows way more about those clowns on the radio shows.
I don't listen. I really don't. It's just that they do the simulcast, so then they cut certain bits and they put it on like Instagram into like a 30-second video or something. So I watch it on there. But yeah, I don't really give the radio any time of day anymore. Because it's just all reactionary stuff that like they're just trying to get something out of listeners or just to create engagement farming. I think that's like the whole thing. Yeah, so it's just annoying.
It is, but it's whatever. I mean, that's just what those radio folks do, bruh.
Yeah, it's their job.
Say that again. Sorry.
Me. I said it's their job, right? They have to, make sure that their streams or ratings are up and whatnot. But it's not for me. That's why I come on to things like this, where we actually have level-headed conversations.
Yeah, well, that's why I invite. I do this. That's why I invite people like you on, and that's why Ken will come on. TC Steels, like these guys, they're level-headed. And we try to make sense of things instead of being emotional, because that's what these guys do. They just try to get fans to be emotional, and they ride off of that, unfortunately. So it's like they get duped into these negative emotions, and I'm like, oh my God, can we stop? One more question. Yeah, I'll take one more question because I'm going to wrap it up here pretty soon. But Mr. Barros is asking, before I go, do we see back-to-back home home runs today from Yankees bats, like 3 in a row?
No, but
I don't think so. I'm not saying it's impossible, but I don't see it happening there, Mr. Barros.
Yeah, I don't see it either. But it's the lineup to do it, man. You go Soto, Judge, Wells, or Judge, Wells.
Yeah.
That's not a bad setup for a back-to-back-to-back. If I had to bet on a team to do it, it's either the Yankees, the Phillies, or the Dodgers.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, absolutely. Hopefully in today's game, home runs. I think Judge is going to hit another one today. I think he's going to hit number 45 for the season. You don't see it?
Fair enough. It's just great. Like
she was shaking her head like
one yesterday, and he hit it to dead center at 412, like 412.
Yeah,
dead center. And he didn't get all of it. That didn't look like it was gonna go out, and I was just like, "Wow, this is just carrying."
Yeah, Comerica Park too. That's a large freaking field. That's a large stadium. So
yeah, he's so good. I just asked. My birthday's coming up on September 2nd, and my husband asked me what I wanted for my birthday. And usually girls are just like, oh, I don't know, like a purse or whatever, jewelry. And I'm like, I need an Aaron Judge jersey. So I'm hoping that he gets me one.
I got to put that in my calendar, September 2nd.
Yeah, turn the big 3-4.
Yeah.
34. Who's the last Yankee to wear 34 that was really good? I don't even remember.
I don't know. That's a good question.
Know?
Huh?
Anybody in the chat know?
Well, I just from a quick search, he's like 53. It says 53 players in Yankees history have worn number 34. The first to ever wear it, the number was Foster Edwards. I don't know who the hell that is. And then Lou McAvoy, Frank McCoskey.
Oh, Michael King.
Michael King, there you go.
J. Burnett,
yeah.
And nobody like Mel Stoudemire as a coach.
As a coach, yeah. J.A. Happ, Brian McCann. Those guys were 34.
Yeah, nobody that I like. Nobody fun.
But yeah. We'll maybe if I go live that day and Erica comes on, which if she doesn't, I understand. I mean, she's got to do her thing with the husband and maybe go out or whatever. So, but yeah, we could celebrate her birthday here and be like, happy birthday, and just all start yelling. But Yeah, and Dev says Erica doesn't look 30, but she looks in 20s. Well, there you go. All right.
Sweet. Thank you.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, that's not the case. But yeah.
Yeah, I thought. Yeah, honestly, at first time I saw you, I thought you were a little young. I didn't expect 34. I wasn't expecting 30s.
Puerto Rican genes, they're
Puerto Rican genes is real.
solid.
Yeah, Puerto Rican genes is real for sure. As long as you take care of yourself too. So
yeah.
But yeah,
I
Puerto Rican
genes.
Huh?
I said I appreciate what they're saying. Thank you.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, all right. Plenty of love coming in for Erica. I love it. But yeah, Jared. Erica's 34. Big shocker. I know. Yeah. Okay. She thought. Oh, Jared thought you were 25. All right.
My back doesn't feel 25. That's sciatic.
Oh man, yeah. Take care of that back. That's the last thing you want to hurt is your back, man. Like that back injuries, back issues are no joke.
I know. Ask Carlos Rodon.
Yeah, I gotta stretch mine a lot at times. So not all the time, but a lot. But yeah, Brazil Boricua genes is a thing for sure. Boricua genes is a thing. It is definitely a thing, but I feel like that's that way for a lot of foreign folk or folks that were born to foreign parents or whatever. So, or
in general, I think we're just aging the way that we used to. You look at pictures back in the day, it'll be like a picture of my dad. He has like a mustache and like kind of a receding hairline, but he's got like poofy hair. And I'm like, how old are you here? You look at your 40s. He's like, oh, I was like 18. I'm like, no, you're not. They all look like Michael Tonkin. Just like there's no.
Yeah.
How old is Michael Tonkin? If he is under 30 years old, I'll be surprised.
Let me look that up. And Rodney Green, black doesn't crack. You are absolutely correct on that, man. Black does not crack. Tonkin he'll be 35 in November.
Okay, I'll give him that. But he looks like he's in his 40s with that.
Yeah, no doubt. Yeah, black does not crack. But that is so true too. Yeah, because there's a girl that I train with at my gym, and I thought she was in her 20s, but I think she's like 2 years younger than me. I'm like, what? Are you kidding me? And she was just like, black don't crack. I'm like, nope, it does not. Like she looked young. I thought she was in her 20s, and I'm like, yo, whatever it is you're doing, keep it up. And beige don't age. Izzy.
Beige don't age. That's great.
Oh man, but folks, yeah.
Sorry, I'm just reading things. Okay.
Oh, Ronnie has to prove that he's 60. Well, if you got to prove it, man, that's a good thing. So that's a good thing. But folks, with that being said, I'm going to shut it down here. All right. But thank you all for tuning in, as you always do. Like whatever time I go on, you folks are always here just rocking out with me. So I appreciate it. Erica always, coming on, and she's like, hey, let me come on. I'm like, yes. Come on. Let's go. Everybody loves seeing you here. So what was that?
I have so much fun on here. It's like the highlight of my day when I'm able to make it.
Oh,
like we get to talk Yankees and talk.
That makes my heart melt. Like no joke. But no, I appreciate it, Erica. No, that means a lot to me. And yeah, much love to you, Rodney. Much love to everybody. Much love to Erica joining me as she always does. She's always shooting me a message like, "Hey, link me," and I'm like, "I got you, girl. I got you. I'm not gonna say no to you." But folks, thank you for coming on. Enjoy your day. Enjoy your Saturday. Enjoy the game. Let's go, Yankees. Get this win. Might, depending on if Jason from 161 goes live after the game. Usually I don't go live, but if he doesn't, I'll do a little post game and we'll talk about the game. And if not, I'll see you all tomorrow. So I'll go live twice. So I'll see all of you there. Have a great day, everyone. Enjoy your Saturday, and we will see you later. Let's go, Yankees. Peace.
Bye, guys.